Okay guys, so welcome back to the channel. So today I've got something new to review, and I have some new gloves by Kemi Moto, and I've already driven a little bit with these gloves, and they are pretty nice. You can see here, these are the large, and I picked them up in orange. Actually, the company sent, Kemi Moto sent these to me to review, so I did not pay for them, but I told them I'd give an honest review, and we're going to do it. And so far, these are really nice. Let me fix this camera. So far, they're really nice. These are large, and I might have been able to go a little bit longer. The fingers, I can feel the tip of the finger if I stretch out, but I figured that they would stretch a little bit, which is normally the case, especially if they get wet. So I didn't want to get oversized, and they're actually very comfortable. And something we'll discuss later is they have these capacitive fingers on them, on the forefinger and thumb, and they feel really good, and they work really well on the touch screen of my phone. And I have a pair of a different brand, a name brand that you hear all the time. I'll tell you, they're Alpine Stars, and those gloves were $135, I think. And they have this as well. They do not work. You cannot use a phone with those gloves on, which is a major pain in the butt. They're also a lot heavier, and they are hot. But for a summer glove, so far, this is pretty nice. It's pretty comfortable. I drove home, let's see, it's 81 now. When I was coming home from work a few hours ago, it was 86, 87 degrees. And it was really, really hot outside. My hands were actually not sweating like they normally do in those gloves. So fantastic summer glove. It's got pads here, knuckle pads, some on the big knuckles, little knuckles. It's got little slider pads there. I don't know if these are CE rated or anything like that, but they are a nice little glove to have for summer riding. They look nice. They're very comfortable, very responsive for grabbing the handles, your brake or your clutch or your throttle control, or just holding on. They are very, very comfortable. And I bought these in orange. Well, I asked them to send me the ones in orange, and because it matches these lines on the bike. I was going to do red, but then I was like, or on the shirt, jacket. So orange is cool. They're high vis. Somewhat high vis. They're not super annoying bright, but they're pretty nice. These are actually really nice. I was actually kind of surprised. I have not really though. I've had some Kemi Moto gloves before, and they were winter gloves, and I still have them somewhere, and they are actually pretty comfortable, and they're pretty warm. So no real big surprise there that they work. Let me pull out in front of somebody right here. But they are pretty good, and we're going to head on down the highway, and when we get where we're going, I will demonstrate how that works on a screen. So, I will say that a lot of air coming through these gloves, and you know, they're not waterproof, but they're not meant to be waterproof. And sometimes even in a slight shower, man, sometimes even in the rain. Wet hands don't bother me. Wet boots now, wet feet, awful. But wet gloves, not a problem. Though they are light, and they should dry out pretty easily. The stitching looks pretty good. They look like they're well stitched. There's pads here. There's a slider on the palm. They got Velcro right there, Kemi Moto written on there. And they seem pretty good. No big complaints, none at all, really. I'm actually gonna ride down the road here for a second, and then we're gonna pull over, and I'm gonna show you how good that these finger things work on the phone, because I was actually really surprised. Obviously, the face recognition doesn't open up the phone, and that's not gonna happen. And you can't use your capacitive thumb thing, you know, fingerprint. So I'm stuck having to put the code in. But it really responded well on my iPhone. I'm sure it's just as good on my Android. But we are going to test it out, and I'll show you. But first, we're going to get some air riding through these things, and I'll show you just how comfortable they are. Very, very comfortable. I don't know if you guys have ever tried out new gloves, but it's always kind of weird. It's like walking in new shoes. So when you put on new gloves and you're trying to navigate around town or down the highway, you kind of feel a little weird, like something's off. But I jumped on the bike today like nothing was new. Just amazing amount of airflow coming through, and hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm still working out this whole in-helmet mic thing, but just an amazing amount of airflow. My hands are definitely not hot. They feel, you know, fairly protected. These are not racing gloves. They're meant to be scoot around town, and they're doing a great job at that, to be quite honest. And give me a second. I'm going to pull up over here at this Amazon warehouse, and where also you can find the gloves on Amazon, also at KemiMoto.com. So I'm going to pull in here to this Amazon warehouse here, and I'm going to show you how this works on the side of the road. And I'm going to show you just how good it really is, because they really do. I've been so impressed. I just want to show somebody, actually, and you guys are it. You guys are my peeps. So I'm going to pull out my iPhone. We'll use my iPhone because it's smaller. So you got your iPhone and you swipe up right away. I'm going to put my code in, and you can see, let's see if you can see this. It's working just flawlessly, like immediate touch. Go to Facebook, go to Facebook. Hold on, go to Facebook. It takes me to Facebook. We're going to check out my YouTube channel here. I'm actually hitting it with the wrong part. So YouTube, nope, that's YouTube TV. YouTube. And we're going to go swipe this down. We're going to go check out Evolving Mail. If I can hit it with the right part. It's hard to do this. So my channel takes us to Evolving Mail. And if you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. It really does help. Hit that little bell so you know when new videos are coming out. Hit the like button if you like something. And by all means, please leave me a comment. You can also email me at evolvingemail.com. That's EVOLVINGEMALE @gmail.com. So you see that works really well. Here's the gloves. You got this nice stitching down here. You got the capacitive areas here and here. Stitching, palm slider, nice little. They fit. They're easy to get on and off. Easy to get on and off. This is a size large. And let's look in here. Size large. Oh, CE. So CE. And there's a 2 there. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's CE2, but they are CE rated. So that's good. Put it back on. You got just a Velcro snap thing, or connector here, buckle, whatever. Kemi Moto. Nice airy glove. They feel really good. I think I highly recommend them. They are good. I'm not just saying that because they sent them to me. I'm not just saying that because they sent them to me. I'm actually saying that because they are a good glove. They're very comfortable. I'm actually a little flabbergasted by how well they fit. They feel great. I've bought some other gloves that are in the $10 or $20 range, and they've never been so great. I don't know how much these are. I want to go, there's probably somewhere between 20 and 30, somewhere in the $30 mark maybe. I'll leave it all below. I'm not totally sure. I didn't do any research because I wanted this to be a blind review. So, and I actually just pulled them out of the bag this morning. They sent them to me a few weeks ago, and I've been moving, so I haven't had a lot of time. So Yeah. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for checking me out. Please hit that subscribe button. Please check out the gloves at KemiMoto.com, and I'll leave a link to them below. And I really appreciate it. And as always, peace out. Let's go ride. That's it, guys. We're home. Once again, please check me out on Evolving Mail, at Instagram at Evolving Mail, YouTube, obviously, and Facebook, and what else? TikTok at Evolving Mail. And I appreciate it, guys. Peace out.